So this woman becomes a millionaire by shoplifting makeup. Her name is Mark, and she's about 41 years old when this story starts. She's a mom living in Arizona, and she runs a bunch of online stores, like buying cheap items and reselling them on Amazon. Then one day in 2012, she started an Amazon storefront that sells high-end makeups. She stores the inventory at her house, she packs it up, and she ships them all by herself. At some point, Mark gets an idea that she will steal the makeups from the stores and then resell them online. So allegedly, that's what she does. She goes to the stores, steals the makeup, and then put it up on her Amazon store online and sell. And this business became one of the successful businesses she has ventured into in her whole life. Because it's 100% profit. But this little amount of money she's getting does not satisfy her. She wants to make more. So at some point, she comes up with a plan to get more stolen makeups at a quicker rate. And therefore, she's going to hire people that will help her do that. So she somehow got these young girls, all in their 20s. So they go out to different makeup stores, steal these makeup products, and bring to her to resell online. And she pays them for their services. And she started making a huge amount of money that at some point in 2018, she and her family moved from Arizona to California. And there she buys a $1.3 million house. So her Amazon store must be doing pretty well. But even that, Mark was not satisfied with the money she had. She wants to make even more. So in California, her husband joins the business. His name is Kenneth, and they decide to expand their business. And I don't know how they did it. They found small girls, all in their 20s, all with criminal records, to be a part of this team. And Mark started calling them the California Girls. Mark makes sure that these girls are skilled enough for the job. She texts them on WhatsApp, she texts them on Facebook, telling them what to do at any given point in time, what to get. She sends them long shopping lists of merchandise to steal from the stores. So these girls will go to high-end makeup stores and get all the things she wants them to get. She keeps on testing them for updates and making sure that they get the whole items on her list. This must be a pretty tight operation because these girls don't get caught. Mark keeps sending them out again and again and again, and business is looking good for her. At some point, Mark asks these girls to recruit their friends, and they do. And eventually, there's like a dozen California girls all stealing from Mark's operation. But still, Mark was not satisfied with the money she's getting. She still wants more. So she instructs the girls to steal more than makeup. So these girls go to these stores and they steal high-end sunglasses, high-end bags, high-end purses, and she sells them on her Amazon store. But she is not still satisfied. So she decided to go national. She starts sending these girls to different stores in other states to go steal and bring for her to resell. She pays for their flight tickets. She pays for their rental cars. She pays for their hotels. And they go to these states, steal and bring back the products. And if you ask, why will these young women risk getting caught and being thrown into jail? They are getting a huge salary. Mark pays them a huge amount of money. At least one girl is making about $57,000 a month. while Mark is, of course, killing it too. In 1 year alone, she and Kenneth made $1.8 million. Mark and Kenneth were making so much money that they decided to buy another bigger house, not far away from the one they are living in already. This house got a pool and a hot tub. It's got a winery. You can hold weddings here. It's got orchard. This property has a small church in it. I guess that's where they pray after committing retail theft. Mark's operation keeps going for more than 10 years. Mark has made $8 million flipping all these stolen products on Amazon store. But these store owners are not stupid. They notice missing items and they alert the police. So when they alert the police will come check their surveillance camera. And in that surveillance camera, they saw these California girls stealing those products. And they were able to identify 2 of them. And then one day in 2023, these 2 girls enters the store again to steal. When they have done their thing, they filled their bags with makeups. They started leaving the shop. And there the police arrested the 2 girls. And police got warrant to search one of the girls' phone. And there they saw the messages that Mark has been sending them. They saw messages with detailed instructions on how to steal and the items to steal. And so they arrest Mark. Also, they arrest her husband, Kenneth. Both Mark and Kenneth take a plea deal and he gets sentenced to 5 years in prison, while she also gets sentenced to 5 years in prison. And they are both ordered to sell their big new house to pay restitution to Sephora and Ultra Beauty.